This video I'm about to show you, I think I captured it in 2022 when I was doing a club called Laughing Gas in Cape Girardeau. Video was long ago. I'm not saying I'm too good to do this club now. This club's closed now. It's been closed for a while, but this was before my son was born. This was before I had a Netflix special. So I'm just showing you all that because I don't want you to be watching the video and then go, what's happened to Dusty? He's out here eating hot dogs, has a bad green room. I like the club. I had a fun time when I was there. I was working with my buddy Will O'Donnell. It was a lot of fun. But I just wanted to give you a little something at the beginning to let you know that this didn't just happen recently. This is old footage, but I think it's very fun. Okay, Dusty Slay here. I am about to hit the road and go to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and do shows at Laughing Gas Comedy Club. It's going to be awesome, and I'm so pumped. Listen, I'm at a Love's truck stop. I've stopped at 1 million Love's truck stops in my life. I've been all over the road. I've been all over the country stopping at Love's truck stops. But I never got a hot dog at the Love's. Never have. But today, I saw a beef hot dog rolling across that little grill, and I thought, that looks good, and I'm gonna try it. So, I'm supposed to be in Cape Girardeau tonight doing shows, but if I don't make it, you know what happened. I had a Love's truck stop hot dog and it killed me. But I think I'm gonna be fine. I've been to 1 million Love's truck stops and I've never had the hot dog. But today, it just hit me in the right way. I saw it, I was like, you know what, I do want that hot dog today. And it was delicious. And I thought, immediately after I ate it, I go, and I don't even feel bad. And then, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes later, my whole insides rotted out. So I'm in Cape Girardeau, and on my way here, I was driving through this town called Cairo, and I think I had seen Cairo in the past, but as I'm driving through, it looks like it's spelled Cairo, but everybody says it's Cairo. But as I'm driving through, I'm thinking, wow, this looks like an abandoned town, like truly an abandoned town. Like buildings seem to be falling down. There was a burned up building on the side of the road. I saw a building that had a dry rotted coming soon sign. So I don't know what happened there. That made me think of like an apocalyptic scene where it's like, because how do you dry rot a coming soon sign? Because if you're coming, once you're there, you take that sign down. So they were coming soon for so long that the sign dry rotted, and then they were just like, you know what, maybe we won't even come at all. And I'm driving through there. I get through the town, and then we hit the 4-lane. The town, it's like 30 miles an hour all through the town. And then we hit a 4-lane, and I go to get on out of there. I hit the gas. I mean, as much as you can hit the gas in a Toyota Corolla, that's what I did. I hit the gas, and as I'm coming up on this truck, it's a big jacked up truck, and it has a sticker on the back window. And I'm used to seeing these stickers with a police badge, and then it'll say on the top, support your local, and then on the bottom it'll say police, support your local police. And as I'm seeing that, I can see that it's not a badge, it's a face. And what it says is, shoot your local. But I still couldn't get it out of my head, the image of the support your local police. So I thought it said support your local. And I sped up to get around this truck so I could look inside and see what kind of person would put a support your local sticker on their car. And I looked at this guy, we locked eyes, and then I passed a cop. And the cop pulled out, and I was like, all right, I know I'm about to get a ticket. And so as the cop pulls his lights on, the local guy speeds away, and I see that it says shoot your local. And that makes a lot more sense. But now I'm getting pulled over.
and I end up getting a ticket. Now, I wear these big glasses that are like old man glasses, or maybe old woman glasses. Who really knows? I found them at a thrift store in Toronto years ago. I loved them. I thought these are awesome, and I paid to have lenses put in them. And then, you know, most of the time I wear these glasses on stage, and then I'll wear other glasses, you know, just in life. Even though I love these glasses, they're shaped in a way that it presses them to my face and digs into my ears. It's a rough life out here. But I broke my regular glasses, so I'm waiting on them. So I'm wearing the big glasses all the time. And I've been told they look like glasses or serial killer glasses or stuff like that. So I just have this image now in my head of a guy who has a sticker on the back of his truck that says, "Shoot your local." And then a guy pulls up next to him with, serial killer looking glasses, staring up at him in a mean way. And then all of a sudden, that guy gets pulled over. And also this guy, keep in mind, me, is in a Toyota Corolla. So it's almost like I saw "shoot your local." I sped up next to him. I was mad at him for saying it. And then I got pulled over. That guy probably thinks that the cops finally got me. I mean, I wonder what his story is that he's telling people. But I got a ticket. I didn't like it. I normally don't get tickets. I get pulled over a fair amount, but I'm normally able to talk my way out of it. But I'm in a town called Caro where they probably don't have a lot of money coming in. And because the guy was nice. I told him that I did comedy. He said, "Oh man, I love comedy, but you were going too fast for me not to give you a ticket." But he told me he was going to follow me online, so I'm like, okay. It's pretty cool. The train runs along right here. Oh, yeah. Wow. The Mississippi River, huh? I am in the green room of the club. That's it. Got this couch here. I'm just hanging, getting ready. This is night number 2. Last night was really good. We had a good turnout. I did local TV this morning. Was not awkward at all. And I've gone around. I've been to a couple of restaurants. I worked out at the Planet Fitness. I went down and looked at the Mississippi River. Went and looked at the largest fountain soda cup in the world. Okay, here with Will O'Donnell. We're at the world's largest fountain cup drink. Or largest soda cup fountain drink. But I thought it's nighttime. And it's not well lit. I thought this would be styrofoam. I don't know why.
4,730 gallons of lemonade.
Because if it's metal, is it really a fountain cup? And now I'm about to do a show. All right. Okay. We're having a good time. Okay. today I walked by this old kind of antique store. It was a real mess in there, but really my kind of store. So I thought, well, let me browse around in here. And the guy standing outside that runs it, an old man, talking to people. Like an old man, but like not old enough to be old. Like, I don't know, maybe his late 60s, early 70s. Like not really an old man, but like a older dude. He's standing outside talking to some people that have just bought something. I try to walk into the store, and it's so disorganized that I can't even really get in. So I just kind of turn around and walk out. And then the guy goes, hey, what are you looking for? He's like, I'm cutting deals today. I'm cutting deals. And I'm like, oh, I'm just walking around. I was just going to kind of browse through. And he's like, well, he said, those people were only my second paying customer today, and I'm about to close up. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just stroll around, I guess. And he's like, yeah, I'm cutting deals. And then I start walking around in there, and I look in this box. He goes, well, nothing in boxes are for sale. And I go, okay. And then I found like some old books, and they're all yearbooks. And I was like, well, I don't want a yearbook, but I was like, you got any other old books, like old dictionaries, stuff like that? I love an old book. And he was like, he opens this filing cabinet, and there's all these old books in there. And he's like, I hope you brought your wallet, though. These things are pricey. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't have any of them marked. What do they cost? He goes, well, I just look them up on eBay, and then I give you about 25% less than that. And I'm like, all right, well, I can't stand here while some old man looks up stuff on eBay. It's like, you were like dying to sell me something, and now I can't seem to get you to even tell me a price. And it's like, it's like, I'm trying to get out of here. But at this point, I feel roped in, and I'm like, let me just buy something so that I feel better about this guy's well-being today. And then I find some records, and he's like, yeah, I'll do $3 a piece for the records, unless you get Elvis, and I'll do $5 for those. So I got a Steve Martin and a Jerry Clower record, and then I was like, I ended up giving $5 a piece for him just so I could get out of there. I was like, let me spend $10 and get out of here. And he's like, I bet I got a bunch more Jerry Clower records over there. So he's like, ropes me back into going back and digging through the records again. I didn't find them. And I'm like, I got to get out of here. It's like, I know why you're not selling things. You got to organize. Get organized. I got pulled over yesterday on my way here in Cairo. I got a ticket. Yeah, I did get a ticket. I got pulled over in a Dollar General parking lot. We're having a good time. And that's it. I hope you liked that video. I liked filming that stuff. I like the town of Cape Girardeau. Since this video was filmed, I went back. I did a casino there. I don't think I have any footage of that, but I had a lot of fun at the casino. This casino, they were so nice to me. I bet I do have some footage, but they gave me cigars. They gave me steak dinners. They put me up in a nice hotel. They put me up in like basically the penthouse of the casino. It was great. So I have much love for Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post full-length podcasts now. Lots of stand-up videos. I have videos where I update about land projects that I do. So check it out. I appreciate you. We're having a good time.